Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, Gabby the game night, yay.
But yeah, I think there's the Ace Attorney game. It's like the highest ESRB rating or something. Order in the court! Order in the court, I say!
Edgeworth, she was just a little kid. How can you say such a horrible thing?
Horrible? Like I said, you're just as green as ever. I came here today as a prosecutor to seek only the truth. No more, no less. My theory is simply the result of a rational consideration of every possibility.
But dismantling isn't the table's only function. It can make repairs as well. It's conceivable that Miss Sykes moved her mother to the table in order to fix her.
I suppose that could be another way of interpreting it. But dismantle or repair, it doesn't matter either way.
What do you mean?
After murdering her mother, Miss Sykes may have come to her senses. Perhaps she did want to make it appear as if it had never happened. And that's why she tried to repair her mother. Yes, that's one possible explanation.
But
we mustn't forget the facts of this case. The victim was observed to fall down after being hugged by the defendant. And the body was moved per the defendant's command. These two facts that indicate the defendant's guilt, remain unchanged.
this just can't be true.
Mr. Wright, do you have any evidence to refute the prosecution's claim?
Evidence. Right. Let's see. Can't think of any. I'm afraid I don't have any evidence.
Since becoming chief prosecutor, I've learned that the truth isn't always pretty. Now, accept the truth, Mr. Wright. Your subordinate murdered her own mother. Your Honor, the prosecution demands a verdict. The hostages have suffered enough. What terrible and tragic conclusion. The defense has no counter-argument. I see no need to further prolong this trial.
Edgeworth's argument seems solid enough, but there's no way Athena could have ever done anything like that. What do I do? There has to be something, but I can't think of a single thing.
Funnily enough, this game originally released was M for mature, but the trilogy containing it is only T for teen.
It's Blackbird!
Prosecutor Blackwell! Oh, yes, I'm saying, I predicted it. I know I'm gonna say it before I say it. This is quite the farce you're conducting here. I could die from laughter. Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you talking about? What I'm talking about is that your argument is based on an entirely false premise.
Go on, we're listening. What is Prosecutor Blackwell trying to pull here?
7 years. For 7 long years. This case has been on my mind. Not for an instant did I not think of it. I'm the one who killed my mentor, and don't think you can alter that fact now. Your baldness. I will take to the stand, and I won't take no for an answer.
Yes, they will.
Of course, Prosecutor Blackwell. Please go ahead. 7 years ago, I went to the Cosmos Space Center with the intention of killing Dr. Sykes. But when I got to the robotics lab, I found Athena there instead. I would not be swayed from my purpose, so I waited for Dr. Sykes to return. And then, I committed the act. How cathartic it was. Blow Pongo had witnessed the victim falling. In other words, I don't need any of your other words, old man. I can guess what happened.
Which would be?
She fell means she fell. Merely that. A mother and child fooling around. Perhaps she tripped. Not that it matters. When I entered the lab, there was no trace of Dr. Sykes to be seen. There was no dead body either, of course, meaning she must have left the room.
So the murder occurred after the time period Panko described in her testimony?
You'd hardly take stock in the words of a wind-up toy. Then how do you explain the fact that the defendant had the robot move something? Athena was always tinkering with robots on the operating table to amuse herself. She always had Panko move the heavy ones for her. That day was no different. Panko moved a heavy robot for Athena.
This is awful. What he's saying seems to make sense, and yet...
Prosecutor Blackwell, are you trying, even now, to turn away from the truth? Don't you realize we could bring the dockets of the law to a close today? But you expect too much from me. I'm just a murderer beyond redemption. Why don't you just let me go so I can settle down in hell?
Prosecutor Blackwell's execution is tomorrow. If the truth doesn't come out now, it's all over.
Are you saying that the little girl and the robot had nothing to do with the murder?
That's right, so let's hear your verdict. If we don't hurry, I might miss the ferry across the Styx.
Don't you dare, Judge. Don't forget I have hostages over here. And Simon, how long are you going to cover for her?
Who's Simon?
Simon Blackwell.
Oh.
Miss Blackwell?
Forgive me, I never wanted you to do anything like this for me. But you agreed to this trial. If you have a counter-argument, then present your evidence. That's the rule of the courtroom. Isn't that right, Chief Prosecutor? Blackwell, you selfish...
Well, to be frank, I don't like this, but it's my duty to make a decision. No one has a counter-argument. I will announce my verdict.
Is this really happening? Is it really going to end just like it did 7 years ago?
fucking cross-examination of the testimony or some shit, man.
I want to do it so bad. Even now, I want to fly out of here and go save him. No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena? I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial. I don't think Athena will ever forgive me. I can't let this happen. But I just don't have the evidence to counter Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold no.
Athena Sykes!
Athena, you broke out of jail? I can hear it. I can hear the voice of his heart. He's hiding something. If he really is, I could sure use Athena's help here.
Where'd she come from? Did she like jump down from
Her
the
power
defendant's
might just
seat?
be the thing to get us through this.
Where'd you come from? Where'd you
Sykes, Dono. No need for you to chime in here. Just accept that you're innocent.
These past 7 years, they've been just as hard on me, you know.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember that horrible, horrible trial that I hope none of the rest of us were involved in? Please, you have to listen to me.
I'm an anime now.
He didn't kill... It's fucking static. How's that an anime? A
What's
manga,
the anime
maybe?
image?
He didn't kill her.
Amber style.
His heart is screaming that he didn't kill
I think
her.
we saw this image in a cutscene.
Even now, every time I stand in a courtroom, it comes back to haunt me. Not being heard, no matter how hard you try, feeling so helpless.
Bah.
Humbug. Caught in people's stare, so scared that it feels like your chest is in a vice. I'm terrified of courtrooms. I want to run out of that door even now. And yet, you found a way to keep your fears at bay and become a lawyer. Thanks. That's because one day I came to realize that I had to fight. I couldn't give up. I exercised hard and I studied hard. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be.
Strongest lawyer ever.
This day has finally come, the day I've been looking forward to with all my heart. This is why I became a lawyer. This is why I studied psychology. It was all to save you from this false conviction.
But Miss Sykes, do you realize what it would mean? You are the accused after all. If you prove Prosecutor Blackwell innocent, then...
Dan?
The only thing that matters is the truth. It's my duty to find out what the truth is. Simon, please give me the chance. The chance to shake off this fear that's been with me for 7 years and face the truth. Face the truth. This might really... Fuck it, I didn't mean to skip it, but oh well, it was just my thoughts. Prosecutor Blackwell, please testify one more time about the incident 7 years ago.
Fine, but your efforts will surely be in vain. For I am not a man who can be cut down easily.
Here we go, Simon. Let me hear the voice of your heart.
No.
Okay, hold on, I gotta grab my drink before it freezes.
I went to the Cosmos Space Center with the intention of grabbing my drink before it froze.
Wait. But I could see his face.
And I was very angry because damn, my drink might have frozen.
It was all frozen.
He's mad.
It is a bit frosty.
It was frozen, and I was so angry that I had to commit murder.
How do I move?
But when I got to the robotics lab, I found Athena there instead. And I was happy. I was like, oh, my friend Athena. Hi, Athena.
That seems a little strange.
I would not be swayed for my purpose, so I waited for Dr. Sykes to return. Then I wasn't angry at all. I was just happy. I was like, yay, Athena, my best friend. And then I committed the act. How cathartic it was.
His emotions are very guarded, and his defenses are way up. He steeled his will as if he'll never let the secrets be known. Oh, I don't know about that. We've got a couple of strong wills on our side, too.
Why does anger completely vanish?
Why is he happy, though? Is he just trying to say, I was happy because I was going to do it?
I assume that's what he's trying to say.
I was so happy to commit that murder.
Prosecutor Blackwell isn't the killer, and we're going to prove it. Even if it means convicting you instead. That's the spirit, but wait, what?
That's his spirit.
Wait, maybe that's not.
Huh? What? No!
But what was he trying to do that day? If we approach it from that angle, I bet we can find an emotion that just doesn't add up. I was angry.
Either the anger disappearing or
I was happy and angry.
Huh? Is that the process work?
I was just happy. And then I was happy.
Yeah, I'd say the anger vanishing last one or the happiness with Athena. Don't know which. We don't lose anything for being wrong here, so.
Was he angry when he saw a
They
dinner?
are so strongly angry to not angry at all.
Shouldn't he be happy?
This feeling of happiness Even though the person you were looking for wasn't there, you felt happy. Why is that?
Simple. When I was looking for Athena and hadn't found her yet, I grew worried. So when I saw her in the robotics lab, I was happily relieved. Merely that. Oh wow, that's a lot less noise already.
Just now you said you went to the Space Center to kill Dr. Sykes. But the first thing you did was look for her daughter instead?
I had no intention of harming Athena, so I wanted to confirm that she was safe first. It's just a part of my plan, nothing contradictory about that.
Ugh. The second I find an inconsistency, he cuts it down. Simon knows the principles of analytical psychology. There's less noise now, but I don't see any instabilities we can latch on to. I was afraid of that. We'll just have to keep chipping away at him then, bit by bit. Could you update his testimony, Athena? You got it, boss.
Yep, went to the Space Center. Was gonna kill a bitch. Info update. I was like, oh, Athena, my best friend. And I wasn't angry at all anymore.
Is he like tousling her hair? Like, oh, what a good take.
What?
Weird how the anger disappeared from that panel. Oh, and now he's very sad now. No more happiness.
Wouldn't he be shocked?
It's the same thing. Sad, shock. Oh, no, it's not shock there. That's a sad or scared. The blue one. He won't be shocked from killing.
Not even you can falsify your emotions.
Oh, but I stabbed someone, they died? Oh no!
Prosecutor Blackwell.
Maybe she was on the table and Professor Black.
Prosecutor!
Prosecutor Black.
What?
It was holding the katana and then it slipped and then it.
Just slipped. Oops, dropped it on you. What?
When you said that you killed Dr. Sykes in your testimony, you felt sadness. Why would someone who had lain in wait to kill her be sad at her death?
So it's an obvious attack. Yes, I felt sadness, but it wasn't for her. I got my blade dirty, that's all. Felt sorry for Athena and her circumstances.
Ugh, he can't be talking about that, can he?
He can't.
I was just a convenient subject for her research.
Dr. Sykes was so intent on her research, she forced her daughter to undergo experiments.
My objective was to save Athena. From an obsessive scientist who treated her own daughter like a research subject. I went to the psychology lab first. That's where I'd usually find Athena playing.
I get the feeling this is going to go on for a while.
It might.
Yeah, it might.
But that day was different. I heard someone crying in the robotics lab next door. Was Athena being subjected to yet another experiment? I thought as I went to see. Conveniently, Athena had cried herself to sleep, so all I had to do was wait and kill.
So that's why he was relieved when he saw Athena. Is this story really true?
No.
I'm not sure how much I believe.
Believe none of it.
Mr. Wright? How are you doing, Athena? Still hanging in there? I'm a lot stronger than I look, boss. Now, let's take a look at this. The noise level actually increased.
Oh, you want us?
It went up. I've never seen it do that before. Prosecutor Blackwell is lying some in her testimony. As a matter of fact, he's piling lie on top of lie in an attempt to make his claims sound more believable. He's trying even harder to suppress his true feelings, and that's what's causing the noise. How in the world should I approach this? An evidence-based approach might work if I can find a contradiction. Otherwise, I should look for an inconsistency in his emotions.
There are no flaws in my testimony, and his boldness is prepared to give his vote.
Papa?
Give up on this lost cause and let the law free me of these chains already.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think so. Not while I'm around. Now, contradictory testimony or inconsistent emotions. Which should I tackle first? Okay, let's present some evidence here. Got it, boss. But if you want to go back looking for inconsistent emotions, just let me know. I can easily switch.
I'm the next door because I will eat it.
So what are we doing now?
Right now you're on inconsistency, so presenting evidence. You can switch back to emotions if you don't find anything here.
I heard crying from next door. Of course, why did he move? What? Does he always move there? Oh, okay. Of course, I was worried.
No pressing here.
What do I do? Present evidence here, then?
Yeah, or switch back to the emotions if you can't.
I hurried over and opened the door to the robotics lab. But before I could lead Athena out of there, curse my luck, Dr. Sykes came in. I refused to hand Athena over, so I had no choice but to kill my mentor. I don't know what evidence we have to any of that.
Yeah, could switch back to emotions if you don't find anything here.
Not from what he says, anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how you switch back to it, but you can switch back to it. Maybe the guy go do this, and then they'll be like, "Do you want to switch back to emotions?"
If you find an inconsistent statement, present evidence to the contrary. Is there really a contradiction in the testimony, though? Mr. Wright? If we can't find any contradictory testimony, we could try looking for inconsistent emotions. I didn't see anything in the testimony, did you?
I didn't. Let's look at his emotions.
Okay, maybe we'd better look for inconsistent emotions now. Coming right up!
I kind of like this thing of using both. He was shocked and scared.
Okay,
I
we're
guess
done emotions on this part. I heard crying from next door. Of course I was
I
worried.
guess that makes sense. Yeah, that crossed my off. I was like, yeah. Don't really see much area though. Go back to it.
Sad and mad?
He's angry and surprised or shocked.
Yeah. There's a lot of shock there. Though I'm not sure those were inconsistent.
But of sad and a little bit of shock. Then shock?
Shocked right there, though?
I'm not sure. You'd be like, whoa, Athena, wait a minute.
I know.
I think he was shocked to see Athena dead.
That's the weirdest thing I see is the big shock. Everything else seems to make sense.
You said I don't lose anything if I guess wrong here, right?
Shouldn't. Haha, the music stopped. That's always good.
How odd. Why would you register surprise at opening the door to the lab?
Alright, fine. I'll explain if I must. What surprised me was Ponko. That toy figure attacked me. Dr. Sykes knew full well of my plan to rescue Athena. But she couldn't stand guard over her daughter 24 hours a day.
I'm pretty sure Ponko would disagree that she attacked you.
So Dr. Sykes had Ponko do it?
That's right. She ordered Ponko to forcibly remove me on sight. So I slashed Ponko up with the katana that was there in the lab.
But you did that after the murder.
That rickety old puppet wasn't worthy of that fine blade.
Mr. Wright, it's happening again. There's even more noise now.
I'm such a good liar.
It's at 100% now. What the fuck is going on here? Whenever we find an opening, he covers it up with lies. We'll never get rid of the noise at this rate. It's pretty hard to keep telling coherent lies like that. His mind and will really are as sharp and strong as a katana. What should I do?
I think we should go to the testimony now.
Yeah, now I think we might have an inconsistency.
Because one, Ponko doesn't remember anything about attacking him. Two, he only slashed at Ponko after the murder, as we can see by the blood on the katana.
Yeah.
I think that's the one point.
Alright, let's give it a thorough check then.
Because I don't think we have Ponko's testimony as evidence. I killed that robot.
I can't press though, I have to present.
Yeah.
But he has no water besides there.
But what do I have to present here?
The photo, that's the moment after he dismantled Ponko.
Here?
Yeah, it shows Blackwell taking the robot apart. The blood
Okay,
stain
yeah, I
being
see, I see.
The robot's arm and the katana.
Compounding lies with more lies is never the answer. Prosecutor Blackwell.
Professor Blackwell.
Take a look at this photo.
That's the photo of the supposed moment of the murder, isn't it? How many more times must I see that which damns me for my sin?
The ironic thing is, I think this picture is actually going to be your savior now. See the bloodstain at the end of Ponko's arm where it was severed with the katana?
I hope you aren't claiming it's the robot's blood, Mr. Wright.
No, most likely the blood was transferred there from the bloody katana.
The katana already had blood on it. That must have been the victim's blood.
That's right, but if that's the case, we found a glaring inconsistency.
Yep.
You said in your testimony that you cut up Ponko and then you killed Dr. Sykes. But in spite of that, the victim's blood is already on Ponko's arm in this picture.
What? But that couldn't be.
Exactly. In order for the blood to have transferred from the sword to Ponko's arm, the victim must have been stabbed first before the robot was slashed. In other words, Prosecutor Blackwell, your entire testimony is nothing but one giant ball of lies.
You're one giant ball. Gah!
Tell the court the truth, Prosecutor Blackwell, now.
You have no idea what you're doing.
His voice. There's so much discord.
He's howling at the moon.
I was gonna make that joke. I'm hearing not just one or two, but a bunch of rampaging emotions here. It's hard to describe. It's like a violent whirlpool or something.
Phoenix Wright, you'll pay for this. Never have I been forced to reveal so much, but the rest I'll take to my grave.
Nuh-uh. Prosecutor Blackwell, you are the witness. You are on the witness stand. You are obliged to tell the truth.
I'll begin.
Isn't that the rule of the courtroom? All these complex emotions, they seem to be flowing from one source. I think whatever he really saw that day is what's causing these feelings.
What?
Oh god. Super duper duper emotion mode. Every emotion ever!
Huh?
Oh god. Boy's not okay.
I saw that terrible scene.
What?
I saw it, that terrible scene.
I just said that.
We watch all of this. What he wants to what's Pug do? Oh yeah, what's causing the emotions or whatever?
So you want me to probe and see what's causing the emotions?
Yeah, you pick an object like in it. I always forget how this works. So what? I guess we gotta pick that terrible scene.
The robot.
I assume the body on the operating table, probably. Blood everywhere.
There's nothing on the table here, though.
Well, yeah, but that's because he's blocking it out. I don't know. Could just pick something.
The robot.
Do you think there's something else?
I'm a little confused, so...
We're picking something that causing the strong emotions. I don't know what. No. That's nag dialogue. I have no idea what the cause of the emotions
The
is.
robot.
The robot Woods has been saying that charging. What if? I guess it was up at that time. I don't know. I don't know what could be the quote-unquote cause. Can you pick just the body? The sword?
It's probably gonna be the robot.
I don't hear music stopping. If it's the robot, then I'll give you a firm handshake.
It's probably not.
It's not. Is it just Athena?
That's what I was starting.
Athena covered in blood or whatever?
Yeah, I think it's a demon.
Yeah. Should probably start there.
It's okay. When you opened the door and saw Athena, you became overwhelmed by your emotions. Isn't that right, prosecutor?
Why are we still shaking hands?
I don't know.
You should know better.
I mean, it's okay to shake hands.
And though it's pathetic, I admit I'm terrified to speak of it.
Prosecutor Blackwell, Miss Sykes is innocent. I will always believe that with all my heart. Now, can't you find within yourself to believe in me, too?
No. I hate you. Dana's innocent, huh? Can you honestly say you believe that to be true? Right, Dono?
Don't know.
Dono.
Don't know, do you? I give you my word. Now tell me what you really saw when you opened that door.
Curse you, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix, you curse rate.
Curse you, Phoenix Wright!
Curse you, Phoenix the Right! It was a tragedy, what I'll never forget. When I arrived at the lab, Dr. Sykes was already dead.
What?
She was lying on the operating table, while the bloody katana lay on the floor. And standing between the two,
Oh god, that's a gruesome scene.
covered in blood, was Athena.
Yeah.
She smiled, the far-off look in her eyes, as she sweetly said,
Fuck that bitch.
Oh god! Back up!
Go away!
"Something's wrong with Mom, so I'm taking her apart to fix her."
Ah! Oh god! I hate this!
Ah!
Oh god!
Ah!
She was trying to dismantle her mother! Ah!
He was right all
Take her
along.
apart to fix.
That's what I saw, and now you have it. The truth you so desperately wanted.
God, this is dark. I don't like this.
So, the guy in the red suit?
This truly is the dark age of the law.
He was right all along!
I'm sure Athena still didn't kill her, but like, ugh.
No. Prosecutor Blackwell finally tells the truth, and this is it? It's beyond devastating. I tried to take my mother apart? So it was me. I'm the one who killed my mother. Athena.
As I said, Wright, the truth isn't always pretty.
Everyone was right all along.
Murder. This is simply on an operating table. A scientist using her daughter as a guinea pig. Sadly, it appears that my theory was correct after all. It's true that Athena didn't like her mother's research, but... You dare cast aspersions on my mentor by claiming Athena was used in such a manner. Dr. Sykes could be awkward with people. But she loved her daughter with all her heart.
Oh, prosecutor, throw down.
She loved me?
Your mother hated to see you suffer because you couldn't hear the... Your mother hated to see you suffer because you could hear the voices of people's hearts. She wanted to set you free of your pain, so she worked tirelessly on her research. Do you remember those headphones you hated so much?
That's why we didn't beat her.
Yes,
mother.
my head hurt every time I wore them.
No, Athena. Just the opposite. They emit sound waves to nullify emotional input from the voices of people around you. Your power is much stronger than it is now. And those headphones will enable you to carry on with everyday life.
No, that can't be true. Then why? Why would I have done something like that to somebody who loved me so much?
Her love for you was real, that I can guarantee. That's why I knew. That what happened had to be some kind of mistake. I couldn't let you be punished for it. So you took the blame yourself. You and your mentor are more alike than you know. Ponka was a witness, so I put in the case, held Athena close, and vacated the lab.
I call bullshit. There's no Athena there. There's no way there's room for Athena there. She ain't that tiny.
I balled her up into a tiny little ball. Just compacted her up.
I turned her into a tiny little ball full of
I threw Ponka
rice.
away in the boarding lounge trash suit. And I hid the case in the Space Center grounds, not the Space Center. It would seem that we now have all the facts of this case.
No, not yet. It can't end like this.
Do not disgrace yourself, Mr. Wright. The truth has been revealed. Are you the type of man to turn your back to things that disagree with you?
Yep. But this... I can't give up now. I have to say something. Anything, even if it's a bluff. Always managed to pull through that way in the past. I have to make it work. The defense is prepared to present evidence. Mr. Wright. Yes, Athena? It's okay. You can stop now. I don't want you or anyone else to suffer any longer for my sake. Athena, what are you saying? I killed my mother. That's the truth. It's just like Prosecutor Edgeworth said. We have to face it, no matter how much it hurts. I admit my guilt.
They didn't make a shivering animation for her on the outside. I think she's just standing there in a pose now.
But could I please be granted just one chance to tell everyone what I recall?
It appears Miss Sykes is much braver than you, Mr. Wright. What say you, Your Honor?
Fuck off, Edgeworth.
In light of her courage, will the court give Miss Sykes this opportunity to confess? Very well. And if you would, please take the stand, Miss Sykes. God. This case is something.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me do this, Prosecutor Edgeworth. And thank you, Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Blackwell, for letting the truth
It's not
be
the
known.
truth. It wasn't you, Athena.
It was her!
No!
We saw the truth!
We haven't found the truth yet, and we have a low battery!
We have saw the truth!
We haven't!
Seen! We have seen the truth.
We will find the truth. The real truth. The truth in her heart.
Now we can finally move forward, and everyone's suffering can come to an end. Athena.
Prosecutor Blackwell be cleared, and the dark age of the law can come to an end. Not until we find the truth, Edgeworth. Yes, admit your guilt, and bring everything to its conclusion.
I killed my mother.
We've seen the truth!
No!
already.
Shh! Quiet.
My memory is still hazy, but there's no question I remember it. I remember the weight of the weapon in my hands and the feeling of it stabbing in deep.
No, you don't. You're
And
making
I
up
remember the
memories.
warmth of her blood as it flowed down the handle onto my fingers.
No, you don't.
Your Honor, please find me guilty.
I dare say, these are all memories that no one but the murderer would have. I see. Thank you for your confession. I believe this trial has gone on long enough. But before you conclude, does anyone have a counter-argument?
I do, Your Honor.
I guess we have seen the truth.
Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, why? I killed her. I remember it now. Any counter-argument now is pointless.
He's gonna keep saying objection over and over when everyone speaks.
Objection!
Don't tell me you've forgotten one of the basic tenets of lawyering. Always believe in the client to the bitter end. Athena, you are not a murderer.
I said that you'd never change, but could you have actually regressed in these 8 years? I won't stand for your childish emotionalism getting in the way of the truth.
Emotionalism? Don't lecture me on matters of heart, Edgeworth. Because I can see straight into a person's soul.
The psyche locks. They aren't gone yet, so the truth hasn't been revealed.
You shall know the truth, and the truth
did
shall
little
set
research.
ye free.
We saw this
I
probably
looked into
last
the
episode
special
at this
psyche
point.
locks you mentioned, Mr. Nick.
Athena isn't trying to keep anything from you on purpose.
Maybe this is a sign that you should cut this into multiple videos.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely. We're at 2 hours now,
Jesus fucking Christ.
and we're still going. I think we're only halfway through this.
Wait, you plan on finishing this tonight?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you
I'm-
ain't sleeping tonight?
I drank 2 liters of Baja Blast today.
You drank a whole 2-liter soda today?
Yeah. I kept pouring in a cup and then drinking more.
See, I was afraid you were gonna do that. That's why I don't buy 2-liter soda.
Yeah, I didn't wanna. It just happened.
We're 1 hour and 49 minutes.
Athena isn't trying to hide anything from you on purpose.
For some reason, part of her heart and her memories is
Why are you
sealed off,
stealing my voice
even
from
from
me?
herself.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be fun. Change it up a bit. That's your April Fool's video. I just be you and you just be me for one whole video. And we try to actually talk and act like the other person would and react to certain things. There's still a chance somewhere deep in Athena's heart. There might still be a memory that not even she knows about yet. It might be like looking for a grain of sand somewhere in the cosmos. I don't know why I'm talking this loudly inside my own inner monologue, but still. That memory might contain a new fact that could prove her innocence.
I hope for everyone's sake that you're not just bluffing, Mr. Wright. Now then, is there not a problem with Miss Sykes' confession?
Well, you see, Your Honor, I can see the locks of someone's soul.
My memory's still hazy, but there's no question I remember it. I remember the weight of the weapon in my hands, the feeling of it stabbing in deep. I literally just said this. And I remember the warmth of her blood as it flowed down the handle onto my fingers.
But it didn't flow down the handle.
There's definitely something wrong with her memory of
The
the
blood was
event.
only on the
I can
tip.
just tell.
There's a problem with the confession. Please prove it to the court now.
See, it only goes down halfway. It doesn't flow down at all.
Isn't that the katana the defendant used to kill the victim, Mr. Wright?
I respectfully and vehemently disagree, Your Honor. But I remember it. I remember holding the weapon and getting blood on my fingers. That's exactly my point. If blood really did get on your fingers while you were holding it, there should be blood on the handle. But please focus on the handle of this sword. There's not a trace of blood on it. And therefore, this is clearly a contradiction of the facts. Wait, was I supposed to read something
Skipped
there?
it then.
Shit.
You're right. Oh my!
So I glanced up and thought it was something else.
The defendant must have simply confused a portion of her memories. She mentioned it was hazy to begin with, and we can't mull over every minor detail.
But she also said there's no question I remember, a fact we can't ignore.
In that case, why don't you explain what this contradiction with her memories means?
Gladly. Just give me a sec to think of something. I want to say that Athena didn't stab anyone. But she said it herself that she remembers the feeling of committing the act. Think, Phoenix, think.
And she pulled the sword out.
What could the contradiction with Athena's memories mean? Hey, if we're really going to go a little while longer, I might need to take a quick pee break.
Why?
I think the blood
Neither of
was,
these look good.
I think the blood was wiped off of the
Yeah,
weapon.
this is my only option, seriously?
These both suck. I say save before picking these.
If you
She was
had
a
gone
different
to
weapon to
save-
stab her. She wiped the blood off.
I think she wiped the blood off.
Like,
Well, now this doesn't
yeah.
say that she did it, and the other one flat out says the defendant used the weapon, so maybe we start with this one?
Maybe. I'll hide that.
Oh, hi, ferret. The room starring a ferret.
Everyone say hello, Fred, in the comments. Please.
The blood was wiped off the handle.
The thing is still up, so you're probably gonna lose some health. I have time travel abilities, Edgeworth. Did you forget?
Miss Sykes said blood flowed down the handle, but the katana's handle is spotless. So, doesn't it follow that the defendant must have used a weapon other than the katana?
What are you up to this time?
This is it. This time I found just the thing to end Athena's nightmare for good. The weapon that took Dr. Sykes' life was the katana. That much is for sure. So if I can show a possibility that Athena didn't use the katana, it could help me prove her innocent.
A
Judge.
different weapon, you say? Well, what would that be exactly?
Right, of course you would ask that. I can see you're floundering, Mr. Wright. Did you speak without thinking again, as always?
Apologies. Got checked or something.
How does he do that? But I can't back down. Not here, not now. That's right. My name. I did. Because it's so obvious, it doesn't require any thought.
What did you say?
I did.
Okay, so maybe that was an exaggeration, but there has to be something.
Huh?
Was there some other bladed weapon in the robotics lab that day? Maybe there's something in one of the crime scene photos? Wait a minute. There is something.
Is?
There's a high probability that that was in the lab.
That?
I don't have that particular weapon
Huh?
here in the evidence right now, but
Yes, that weapon in the lab.
What happened?
I do have a piece of evidence just like it.
What are we talking
Other than the katana, this is another blade that may have been at the crime scene.
A knife?
This?
Just a utility knife? We don't have the particular weapon, he said, but we have something like it.
Other than her earring, that's the only thing
Do
we
we have a
have.
picture of that room? No, we had like a newspaper or something with that room.
No.
And yeah. And yeah, nothing. I'm not sure Moonwalk is a bladed weapon.
Yeah.
I mean, it did take out the room, so the knife would be my first choice.
But that's the motor weapon in the Clay Terran case.
Yes, this is the knife that took Mr. Terran's life, but there must have been a knife just like this at the crime scene 7 years ago as well. Toolkits containing utility knives like this one are issued to Space Center employees, and a robotics lab especially would naturally have one of these around.
Objection.
That's fucking stupid, right?
But besides the katana, no other bladed weapon was found at the site. It was in the investigation report, if you didn't know.
Of course I knew that. Once you told me just now.
Then there's something else you already knew. There's a toolkit at the scene. But it didn't contain any blades. Here's a photo of its contents.
You're right, I don't see any kind of bladed tool.
Fine, but isn't there something odd about the design on these handles?
Then the wrong order. Go on. Therefore, there is no other bladed weapon in the room.
I disagree. This toolkit contained a knife.
And what proof do you have of that? I think the wrong order, maybe not.
Don't tell me your eye for art is failing you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're the last person in the world who should be criticizing my aesthetics.
Now, you're simply watching out for your ocular health. Please proceed, Mr. Wright. It is true you aren't wearing your glasses, Edgeworth. Maybe you should put those back on. It seems like it'd be important to see evidence.
Notice that the handles of each of these tools have a sort of design on them.
I see that they do. What significance does... Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thought you had it all.
I never have it all. What significance did that have?
It's clear that one of the tools is missing from this kit. If we rearrange the tools into a specific pattern, we might be able to tell which part of the overall design is missing.
Is that the theory your pitiful sense of aesthetics hope you come up with?
Edgeworth, just let it go, man.
Show the court then, if you would. What pattern or design would we see if we rearrange the tools? The, logo? The galaxy or whatever?
Yeah, it's, on the book, maybe. No?
Yeah.
Is that it? That's it? It didn't look long enough.
GX, big A, XA.
And what design is this supposed to represent?
The GYAXA logo, Your Honor.
Yes.
It's on all of the Space Center's documents and pamphlets. As you're aware, GYAXA is the program that operates the Cosmos Space Center. Look at how bright the GYAXA logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. I really dig the stars and rocket motif it's got going. GYAXA, huh? Isn't that the name of the Federal Space R&D program?
Yes, it is.
I think I see it now, but...
Yes, with just the tool shown in this photo. It's fucking magic, man. How'd we do that? That was that's a photograph, man. That ain't possible. Witchcraft?
Did it pull out Photoshop mid-code and start Photoshopping it?
What happened?
Your Honor, give me 30 minutes to Photoshop this image.
What happened?
Somehow Phoenix rearranged the picture.
What? Even kept the shadows consistent. That's some good Photoshopping.
The red A part of the logo is missing. And this is where the murder weapon from the Terran case comes into play.
I didn't notice that was an A at first, but now we do. I thought it was a little line.
If we were to place the utility knife in the open slot,
Da 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 da.
it would complete the GYXA logo.
God, was so small. So it would. Then that means.
Admit it, Mr. Edgeworth. My aesthetic sense is keener than yours. And while you're at it, admit that the weapon Miss Sykes used could have been this one.
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Order in the court.
Sandwich.
Sandwich?
Miss Sykes confessed to having a memory of stabbing the victim. Admittedly, Miss Sykes most likely did stab someone.
What's sandwich?
Using the utility knife. Just sandwich.
What's a sandwich?
However, the weapon used to kill Dr. Sykes was the katana. Therefore, the act of stabbing that Miss Sykes remembers couldn't be that of Dr. Sykes. Why didn't you read that line before I skipped it?
It was ellipses.
Oh. We'll read this one on the screen now.
Very well. Let's suppose for a minute that Miss Sykes did use the utility knife.
Can't be bothered just constantly look at the screen. What am I playing, a game?
How did that change anything? I'm constantly looking at the screen and I am playing.
Oh yeah, all the times you're looking down at your phone to share TikToks and stuff.
I'm not sharing TikToks right now.
Come again?
I haven't picked my phone.
No, that was Phoenix's line. Come again.
Both the katana was only being used as a decoy to conceal the true murder weapon. I'm so intelligent.
I think that's ridiculous.
With the real weapon that took the victim's life was the utility knife.
Don't be ridiculous. Are you changing the premise of your entire argument? Maybe.
I'm merely offering a hypothetical situation derived from your logic. I'm so smart. Miss Sykes could have put blood on the katana to make it look like the murder weapon. Can't you tell from the stab wound? And they concealed the knife on her personage until Blackwell carried her away. I think a knife and a katana would leave a different stab wound!
Exactly.
That does clear up the contradiction between Miss Sykes' memories and the evidence. Do we have like an autopsy that says the stab wound was clearly a fucking katana?
I mean, you would think that would be part of the autopsy.
If, in fact, the murder weapon is a utility knife, then fate has dealt you a cruel hand. You have just proven the knife's existence to the rest of us with your own logic. That doesn't... That wouldn't be any worth than
The prosecution is attempting to lead the court.
You're the one attempting to lead the court, Mr. Wright. By forcing us to forget the facts of this case. Need I remind you that there were only 2 people found in the lab at the time of the murder? And that the defendant herself recalled stabbing someone with her own hands?
No.
It matters not whether the murder weapon was a katana or a utility knife. As long as we know that the victim and the defendant were the only ones there. People. You cannot escape from the fact that it was Athena Sykes who killed her own mother. People.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Why? Why does this keep happening?
Because you're so...
It's like I'm in a video game or something.
Yep.
Every time I find a contradiction, it vanishes and the suspicion keeps coming back.
Yeah,
It's almost as if...
We're in a video game. Now you're finally starting to get it. We're in a video game, Phoenix. We gotta escape. We gotta break free. And he's still holding a ferret.
I want to break free!
That ferret is in his shot.
It's true.
Your contradictions keep vanishing because the charge is true. And the suspicion keeps coming back to the defendant because that's where it belongs. Phoenix Wright, when will you open your eyes and accept the truth? Never! It's not the real truth!
I ain't doing that scream. It's fucking ridiculous. Did you step on something?
No, I tripped over something and
Some of the Lego fell off the shelf.
Mhm.
I don't want to believe it. It can't be true. But what if?
Mr. Wright, you fought a good fight. I think you've done all you can do.
And now Apollo appears to save the day. Is giving up really the only option?
no.
Where's that flash of Mia to tell you, Phoenix, turn your thinking about.
No, snap out of it, Phoenix. What's the matter with you? Giving in to doubt? I can't look back. Forward is the only way to go.
Probably didn't have the budget to make a 3D model of Mia.
Yo.
It'd be funny if just the 2D image of her popped up. I was
No,
like,
Your
Phoenix,
Honor. Not yet. It
You
isn't
can't give
over
up.
yet.
What?
You mean I'm correct?
No, as in your fucking name.
I can't lose sight of what's important. I believe in Athena and I'll always believe in her to the very end.
Listening is science for crowd like watching Phoenix think.
A defense lawyer never gives up on his client. Yeah, you cut to everyone just in the...
What's he doing?
He
He's a guy staring at Edgeworth.
He just does this. Who else is in the courtroom right now? I wish I had my bird. Mr. Wright? I had to pick myself up and stand firm. Make that brain of yours work, Phoenix. If I don't see a way, I'll just have to go back and look for one. Time to rethink this case. Thoroughly. All right.
That guy thought he wasn't blinking.
We're redoing everything now.
Let's restart this whole case. 5 more hours. Oh, don't hold him like that.
I concede the fact that Athena must have stabbed someone with a utility knife.
She stabbed the real killer.
This must have been what Ponko witnesses Athena's hug. But Prosecutor Blackwell didn't see the knife at the scene. This means that someone must have removed it from the lab before he arrived. Who could have taken the utility knife from the lab?
Me.
Someone else?
I
A
did.
third person was at the scene.
If I trust in
know these
Athena,
moments
then I
count.
have to conclude there was a... oh, that's right, because we know Blackwell didn't kill her. We knew there had... I had forgotten all about the fact there must be somebody else, and we were trying to figure out who it was this
Yeah.
whole time.
For some reason,
These moments are a bit hand-holding, but they are really cool.
But according to Ponko's testimony, Athena and her mother were the only two there. So then how did the third person manage to escape Ponko's detection? I know, this person must have fooled Ponko's facial recognition feature by covering their own face. But wait a minute, Ponko has a heartbeat detection system too. They cut out their own heart and threw it out the window. Even if they covered their own face, Ponko would have still detected their presence. But she wouldn't have been able to tell who they were. Wait, that's it! The culprit could have covered their face and posed as which person to avoid detection.
Metis?
in minutes.
Yes, because they say Athena hugged / so she tried to stab the person who killed her mom. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
The person posed as the victim. If the culprit posed as the victim, that would explain why Ponko thought only she and Athena were there. All they had to do was take advantage of Ponko's basic recognition features. The culprit used this in order to pose as the victim.
Little jacket?
Probably.
No,
It had the ID tag. It's the... No, it doesn't
No, the
have
jacket would have
voice
the ID
recognition.
tag, and it's got a cut in it, too.
Yeah. Oh, this is so hype!
The culprit could have posed as the victim by wearing her jacket with the ID tag on it. But that still leaves the heartbeat detection system. How did the culprit get around that? It wouldn't have worked if Ponko could detect the real Dr. Sykes' heartbeat, too.
She was already dead.
So does that mean the real Dr. Sykes was already dead by that time? If that's the case, then who did Athena stab?
The real culprit. And they took the knife with them.
Yeah, we just said that.
It was stabbed in them.
Athena stabbed the real culprit. That's
It's like
it.
Edgeworth shooting the real murderer.
We here at Videotic Theories believe the person Athena stabbed wasn't Dr. Sykes. It was the person who murdered her and then pretended to be her. The real culprit.
But who is the real culprit?
It's been like 5 minutes. Is he still thinking?
He hasn't said a word.
Technically, you could probably find enough clips of the people just sitting that you could edit that shit. Just cut around and just Edgeworth being like this. And
Just in the middle, there's a Sunday cut to silence.
Athena with the, like, face. And the judge like this.
I might do that. That sounds like a lot of effort, though.
It's like 15 minutes of work.
Maybe. Now that Mr. Wright has finally finished thinking, let's bring this to a swift end. Please give us your verdict, Your Honor, so that we can now move on to our hostage interrogation. Quick, hide the eye just in case I want to get images from my camera. Gotta do that for everything from now on out.
Well, you gotta be quiet during it.
You're absolutely right. Prosecutor Edgeworth, I hereby...
I didn't say I was finished. I was only pausing for a second.
That was like 5 minutes!
Because I realized something so shocking, I had to take a break to digest it. But now I know for a fact that Miss Sykes is innocent. But Paco saw me. She witnessed the moment of the crime. Yes, Ponko did witness something. She saw the hug. In other words, the moment you used the utility knife.
Oh.
Alright, Fulbright, take off your jacket. You got a scar under there? But the person you stabbed wasn't your mother.
What are you saying, Mr. Wright? I know Fulbright has a scar, and I've seen him shirtless.
The answer is simple. The person Miss Sykes stabbed was a third person posing as Dr. Sykes.
But who?
What?
Sorry, I didn't have time to get that one.
Yeah.
Objection!
Do you really expect us to swallow that, Mr. White? I've swallowed a lot for you, Mr. White.
Now, see, I find it more charming that they went to Phoenix's daughter's magic show if they're just buddies. It feels... Because, of course, you're going to go with your boyfriend, but the idea of you're just going with your buddy, I think that's more charming. Anyway, I'm getting... let me shut up for a second. Sheer Edgeworth. Music's wrong there, though, so you'd have to leave the audio in.
Yeah, whatever. I could just mute it and put like a cricket sound if I want.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah.
According to the robot's statements, there was no third person there. Did you really think I wouldn't see through your ludicrous grab for time?
It wasn't even a hard word. It's not like you said lugubrious or
I didn't
anything.
read it as ludicrous at first. I was like, what's that word?
After all we've been through, after all we've been through, Edgeworth, I'm disappointed. Don't you know by now that this smile of mine means I have absolute confidence?
Huh. You make that pose all the time, regardless of facts.
Clonko's strange malfunction.
Mr. Tarrant, you look pale. Shall I help you to the sick bay?
Mr. Terran? But that's Apollo you're talking to. Oh, this hunk of junk hitter's mistaken Apollo for Clay. Maybe Apollo was possessed by Clay's ghost? That was another case of mistaken identity caused by a jacket ID tag. All because Clonko couldn't read Apollo's facial features due to that eye patch. Like Mr. Edgeworth said, a mask could nullify the robot's facial recognition, and then all the person would have to do is wear a jacket with the victim's ID tag to pose as her. Apparently covering your eyes is a way better way to obscure your identity than covering the lower half of your face.
Interesting.
Eyes are much more revealing.
Of all the ridiculous theories, what good would a silly disguise like that do?
What was that finger wag?
I always do a finger wag.
But it was like, ooh.
Yes, I always do that. Have you forgotten that the robot also has a heartbeat detection system? If there was a third person at the scene, the robot would have detected them. Not if there are only 2 heartbeats. Baby.
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but that doesn't count for much, I'm afraid. Because by that time, Dr. Sykes' heart had already stopped beating.
Yeah.
What?
What?
So does that mean?
Yes, Your Honor. The person Miss Sykes stabbed. This third person who is posing as Dr. Sykes is her mother's real killer.
But that's
Impossible.
impossible!
I taught it. I know.
I don't think there's any real good way to do like that drawn out scream and make it sound good. Impossible!
Impossible!
Yeah, it sounds too over the top.
Impossible.
Yeah, it looks too over the top.
Impossible!
A mask? The person I stabbed was wearing a mask?
Order in the court. Miss Sykes, did you say something?
A mask? Yes, I remember. Ha! Athena, what is it?
Oh no, all the psycho's breaking. Not a good thing.
I remember a man with a mask. How could he? What did he do to my mother? My head.
Miss Sykes, are you alright?
No.
No! The black psyche locks. They're breaking. Well, they're shaking at least.
So the law of this game implies that the guy from Apollo Justice had an unintentional secret of his hiding with his black psyche locks.
I don't remember who that was.
The main murderer
Okay.
What's the name?
In which game?
in Apollo Justice.
Is there only one case in Apollo Justice?
No, freaking Clavier's brother.
Huh?
Christoph, that's the name.
Yeah.
He had black psyche locks that we didn't break in that game. So according to the law of this game, he wasn't intentionally hiding a secret with those.
They're gone. The black psyche locks are finally gone. You didn't really stab your mother, did you? It's alright, Athena. Just tell us what you saw that day. I was drawing a picture. When I was done, I went to show it to my mom. I opened the door and then... It's alright. I'm right here. You're safe, Athena. She was on the floor by the workbench, with the katana sticking out of her. There was a handkerchief over her face, but I knew it was her by her clothes. And there was a man there.
A man?
Quiet, Your Honor. Go on, Athena.
Anna, shut the fuck up!
He tried to attack me. In a panic, I grabbed the knife that was there, and he dodged at first, so I only got his clothes, but I tried again. And this time you got him, didn't you? I did. I remember it clearly now. The knife went into the back of his hand.
Only the back of his hand.
Then he kicked me and I passed out.
Oh boy, take off the gloves!
Utility knife updated in the court record. When I came to, my mom wasn't moving. I had to do something. I had to fix her. I thought... So I asked Ponko to move her to the operating table.
Operating table?
Oh, shut up!
Sorry.
I was reading fast. I corrected myself.
Operating table?
Something's wrong with Mom, so I'm taking her apart to fix
That's
her.
no conduct.
So that's why she said that. Your Honor, as you can see, the defendant has just given us crucial new testimony. A man was there before Miss Sykes arrived, the man who covered the victim's face and put on the victim's jacket. This man is the real culprit.
Who is it?
Miss Sykes, do you have any idea who this man was?
No, I'm afraid I don't. A few moments ago, Miss Sykes mentioned a mask. Athena, can you tell us something else about that? Yes, the mask. It was my mom's Japanese theater mask. I think it was the one hanging on the wall of the lab.
Ah, this mask hanging on the wall.
Yeah.
It was kind of spooky, that mask. My mom used to tell me that an NOH mask, I don't know how to pronounce that, a no mask?
No mask.
A no mask even has the power to turn an ordinary human being into a phantom.
Phantom?
A phantom?
Danny Phantom?
Where would it seem?
Freddy Phantom?
A new suspect has emerged. And that means that all suspicion against Miss Sykes has
I assume that's why they're all saying that.
Hold it. You see, this is precisely why I can't trust the court system. Athena Sykes is the murderer. I won't accept any other verdict.
Miss Blackwell. This is not good.
A new suspect. Where's the proof this person ever existed? Who says it wasn't all just a dream in the little princess's groggy little head?
She's right. You don't have any hard evidence for the masked man's existence.
We do. Look at the jack. It has a in it.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I'll never be able to repay you for all you've done. But I'm fine now because I can say with certainty that I didn't kill my mother. Athena, I'm so glad for you. More and more memories are coming back now, so I'd like to say some stuff. Ponko came to the robotics lab at about 2 p.m. to recharge.
I went to the robotics lab by about 2 p.m. for my regular recharge. Just as I was about to charge up, Athena came in and hugged Mommy Metis. And then Mommy Metis fell down. After that, I was recharging, so I don't know anything.
Am I the one who feels creepy every time I hear Mommy Metis from the robot? I see where you're going with this. If Mommy Metis was really the... And I had to say it. God damn it.
Is it what's coming from the robotic Phoenix?
I don't know. Right. Then he must have come to the robotics lab before 2 p.m. Do I have anything here in the evidence that can help me find this person who came to the lab before 2 p.m.?
Do we? I mean, God. What?
I wouldn't know what.
Let's look at some stuff.
I mean, this is a current floor plan. That's not going to help anything. Is it? No. That's the knife from Clay's murder.
What about the security cam photos? Does that have anything?
Isn't that current stuff?
That's 7-year-old Vale.
Oh, that's 7-year-old. Okay.
But it only shows Blackwell.
Yeah, that's all
But
I
then
got.
no other Vale.
Well, details. There you go.
Yeah. I'm saying, like... We have no evidence proving who. It's that guy right there!
Yeah, I mean, this is not the same day, though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That doesn't prove anything.
I don't know, man. I don't know, it's something. I'd say save.
Yeah.
ABS.
Always be saving.
That any sort of record or something? I don't know.
No.
Before 2 p.m.
I can't look at people.
I guess Concord wasn't bad before 2 p.m. really.
Doctor.
Nothing there.
Time of death between 1 and 3. That doesn't really help.
Yeah. Nothing about time.
What?
Nothing about time. And Ponko only came there like by 2 p.m. These are the pamphlet. Yep, that shows a pamphlet. This is 9. Yep, that is about the Space Museum. I really have no idea. This would be like, let's do a more security camera footage or whatever.
I don't see anything, man.
Me neither.
I don't see anything to even
Look back at
try.
the dialogue history. To make sure we're not missing anything about this person. Look at that for.
Ponko went to the robotics lab at about 2 p.m.
Be
careful, Johnny.
Before 2 p.m. Yep. Okay.
No, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
The security bad thing. The security fraud thing is only, but that's only the forged Blackwells. Like.
Yeah, I got nothing.
The
I've saved, so.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait, I have to present something.
Yeah. the fuck? It has to be something.
What?
None of this is even before 2 p.m. All this is after the murder.
Wait, there's not like a clock on the wall here or something. Okay, there's not. Johnny, you can't be there, buddy. I won't be able to see the
Yeah,
TV.
move,
I mean, yeah, technically, if you lay like that, I can still see.
that doesn't have anything about time. It just shows.
It's not even the right day. It's not even the same day.
I don't know. The footage is the only thing I can think. Like, let's get more security cam footage from before 2 p.m.
This is Prosecutor Blackwell leaving the scene
Maybe
after
I'm
the incident
incredibly intelligent, actually.
at around 3 p.m. What I'm wondering is, does the video show anyone else passing by there before then?
I'm incredibly well, they're saying new stuff, so I don't see anything in the investigation report. It looks like they didn't check.
It looks like they didn't do their jobs.
Just as oh wait, that's your voice.
Just as I thought. So if we rewind the footage and go back to around 2 Edgeworth, why are you beatboxing?
Because I want to.
So anyway, if we rewind the footage and go back to around 2 p.m., we should be able to see the true culprit leaving the scene.
Very well then, let's take a look.
It can't be that easy.
Oh yeah, no way. At most, we'll see someone in a mask.
There, please stop it right there.
Oh wow, it's a person! Wow, we do actually see him leaving the scene.
And he's got a bloody hand.
And just like you said, there's a man leaving the scene of the crime.
Miss Sykes, do you remember this person? That's him, I'm sure of it. He's wearing... But if he's wearing the jacket, and he left, hide the jacket and it back in the room.
That's true.
Because...
Actually, the own him.
the katana, the victim's staff jacket, and a cart were found nearby. Well, it said... Okay, no, it just says nearby, because the cart had left the room, too, so...
Well, yeah, but we do see the jacket in that.
Oh, we were talking about that card. Okay, never mind. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be the issue there.
So, how did the jacket get back?
I did, but what I really wanted to see was her... Wait, what?
Put in the flashback.
Oh. Flashback.
Yeah, that's clearly the jacket. How did I get that
Can you see it? There's the
slash.
slash I made with the utility knife that day. And I'm sure that knife is under that jacket somewhere.
So then everything Miss Sykes said.
It's true?
Exactly. It proves that Miss Sykes' memory was correct. Dr. Sykes' killer arrived at the robotics lab before 2 p.m.
Okay, our job is done. Like, we don't need to prove anything else past this. Like,
He killed her and hit her face with a handkerchief.
we've proven them both innocent.
Then he disguised himself with Dr. Sykes' jacket and the mask that were in the lab. The culprit probably knew beforehand that Ponko charged up at 2 p.m. every day. So he waited for Ponko to come to the lab for her regular recharge. By leaving Dr. Sykes' jacket on, the culprit tricked Ponko into thinking he was Dr. Sykes, thereby making it look like she was alive up to that point in time. All to disguise the real time of death.
Shaking my head. It's a nice theory, Mr. White, but I'm afraid that's just not possible. Do you see the footage?
What? Why not? The victim's jacket is going to be the jacket. I'm telling you, that's what he's going to say.
Oh, yeah.
The victim's jacket is clearly visible right there in this video.
And that right there is precisely the problem.
What?
The ID tag on the jacket at the scene confirms beyond a doubt that it belonged to the victim. The person who left the lab truly was wearing the victim's jacket.
If the person was.
Then how could it have possibly bound up back at the crime scene? That is the question.
What's going on? That doesn't make sense.
But it's clearly the jacket in both places.
Well, maybe they could be hanging the wrong jacket in the thing.
The killer brought back.
The victim could have brought back she was
The
dead.
defendant could have, like, if he ditched it in a hallway. Well, no, because Athena would have already been in the room, so.
No, that makes sense.
The killer brought it back because he did it.
If he came back later in another disguise,
Maybe.
if he had another reason to be on the scene.
This almost implies it was Blackwell when he came back. But
The
we
killer
know it's
used the
not
jacket
Blackwell.
as a disguise to make his escape, but in order to conceal that fact, he had to get the jacket back to the crime scene. So the culprit simply returned to the robotics lab later and planted it there. Contradiction resolved.
See, I knew it was.
Except that would have been impossible.
Not if he was in another disguise.
The only people who came to the robotics lab after the killer were
Wait for it.
Prosecutor Blackwell and the people who reported the body. And they claimed that the jacket was there when they arrived. Who are the people who reported the body?
There you go.
So when do you propose this mysterious man of yours had the chance to return the jacket?
When he reported the body.
A pleasant question indeed.
What is this, Among Us?
The body was found.
The only time the culprit could have returned the jacket was when the body was found.
Mr. Wright, do you realize the implication of that argument?
I do indeed. Most people, when they come across a murder, focus their attention on the body. The culprit could have taken advantage of that split second to plant the jacket. In other words, the true culprit of this case, the man known as the Phantom, was one of the first people to discover the body.
I would have never thought of that.
Sorry, I didn't know. I was just trying to advance the dialogue.
Order in the court. What's
Pizza.
the meaning of this, Prosecutor?
Chicken, olives, mushrooms, bacon.
What?
The body was discovered and reported by a group of 3 people. They were there to collect the space probe's capsule in preparation for the Hat 1 launch. One of those people had a special bag to transport the capsule in.
Oh, you mean the shock-resistant bag?
Correct. Suppose that the jacket was in that bag. Could be returned to the scene of the crime without anyone noticing. And who was the person with the bag? I'll see to it that you get the reports on those 3 people.
You will?
So let's check the facial recognition database for that robot. The person felt the need to hide his face with the theater mask. It might mean his facial data was once registered.
Prosecutor, does this mean?
I have to admit, I believe Miss Sykes' memories to be credible. You read right. Not that this was ever an official trial, anyway.
My ears deceive me? Prosecutor Edgeworth, are you actually conceding?
Is it true, boss? Does this mean I can't believe it. It's over. I won. I proved that both Athena and Prosecutor Blackwell are innocent.
The 3 people. Prosecutor Black.
Your Honor, I see no need to further prolong this trial.
Hold on. Mr. Wright, have you forgotten who's in charge of this trial?
That's right. I'm the one who's supposed to say I see no need for the prolong.
Not you either, Your Honor. Now silence.
Wait, just in case.
The little princess who was truly beloved by Madness, and who repaid that love with death. All these years, hating Athena was the only thing that's kept me going. But what do I do now? Can anybody tell me? How am I supposed to go on?
What do I do for a Klondike bar? Miss Blackwell.
How unlike you are. Menace was deeply passionate about her work, and she chose you as her partner. Isn't that... Shut up, Simon. You know exactly how I felt about her.
Gay!
Her respect as a co-worker wasn't all that I wanted.
Very gay!
Then what did you want from her?
Did you really just go there, Your Honor?
Super gay!
Oh, there's something I've wanted to say, if you will lend me an ear. I have in my possession a lead on who Menace's murderer is.
You've had a lead this whole time?
You do?
Wait, Donald. You asked me about the identity of the Phantom of 7 years past.
That's right. The Phantom, the person Blackwell has been looking for, even from behind bars.
7 years ago, Somebody hatched a plan to sabotage the Hat One rocket. The spy.
Yeah?
He's no ordinary spy. We knew naught about him, his background, appearance. We came to refer to him as the Phantom. At the time, I was working with the police to hunt him down.
I only knew his first name was Danny.
Danny Phantom?
And then one day, a miracle occurred, and I obtained a lead on him. Oh, how exciting! Where's the lead? A recording of the Phantom's voice. The quality was too poor for proper voice analysis. Yet I had hope. Or his co-worker was a scientist who could analyze human emotions. So I asked her to evaluate the recording and using analytical psychology.
And that scientist was Dr. Sykes.
Yes, a spy's greatest fear is to have his true identity discovered. In addition to Hat One, Dr. Sykes' results in the occurring were solely among his targets. But his search of the space center bore no fruit, so he must have started to panic. He couldn't find them. Where could they have been? Who's to say?
Wow, I bet he's never let that out of his sight all these years.
How in the world did you smuggle them into prison? You don't want to know. Oh, I have my ways. What's more, my partner is especially talented at that sort of thing. Bud! Prison Bud! I worked to lure the Phantom in by spreading rumors throughout the underworld. I was granted permission to prosecute cases to attract the Phantom's attention. Just try to retrieve your identity, you bloody butcher, became my taunt.
And what about the results Dr. Sykes drew up for you? Was there any useful information?
Here, you can see for yourself. Take good care of it. It's all I have left of my mentor. Eat it.
I will. I'd better hold on to this real tight.
Phantom's psych profile of the court record. We should look at that. He doesn't experience feelings like normal people do. Psychological profile classified. Emotional output. This voice extremely weak compared to typical voices.
Who is this?
Subject deemed to have unique psychological makeup with almost no emotional fluctuation.
No emotional fluctuation, huh?
A spy who experiences no emotions, not sadness, no anger, and naturally no fear. He's the very definition of a phantom. A monster with no heart, don't you see? This creature is the Wright that destroyed our lives and set what ails us all into motion. What? The Phantom indeed, a fitting name for the one who has brought darkness into our world. Well then. Seems a faint image of this man has started to take shape. Based on what we have learned, I'd like you all to conduct further investigation. Did not form a trial, but I do want to follow a protocol. Okay, and if I may, I'd like to hand out my verdicts and bring these proceedings to an end. Whatever. Do what you want. You heard no objections from me.
It's over. It's finally over.
It can't be over. Very well. In that case, Prosecutor Blackwell, could you tease?
Jesus, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Could you please take this down?
Break out the pasties.
As a result of this trial, your innocence has been proven. We gotta find out who the Phantom is before this is over. The verdict handed out 7 years ago is hereby overturned.
Humph.
And now, the defendant of the current trial, Miss Athena Sykes.
Yes, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, thank you. Thank you for everything.
It's not over yet.
Athena, you're more than welcome.
Someone's gonna bust in.
Performance way. I'll now give my verdict.
If someone comes in, I'll do this first.
No, it's probably gonna be someone we know.
You!
Objection, motherfuckers!
What?
What is he what is he gonna object to, though? We're about to find out the killer.
Is he the killer?
Apollo? I did it. I was young and stupid back then.
What's the meaning of this? Congratulations, Mr. Wright and Prosecutor Edgeworth. You uncovered the truth from 7 years ago and you saved Prosecutor Blackwell. However, can't allow this trial to end just yet.
Why, Apollo? Why would you do this to us? What is he... I'm confused. What is he objecting to? What's Apollo doing there?
Good night.
Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, Gabby the Game Night, yay. Come on and watch her play. New games every other day. If you subscribe now, you won't miss out on any of the action. So come on, click that subscribe button.